All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Um, Depending on the time you're getting this or watching this video. This is a Forex class, and in this class, we'll be talking about the basics of Forex. We'll start with what is Forex. Yes, that's the first thing we start with in this class. What is Forex? And Forex simply means foreign exchange, or FX for short. It is what happens when one exchange one currency or one commodity for the other. And in Forex, there are a lot of things that are exchanged. One of it is money. We have money. Money is exchanged, and we have we have USD. USD is exchanged. We have euro. These are our favorite, some of the things that we know. And we have which are CAD, that's the Canadian dollar. Yes, these are some of the stuffs that are exchanged. Okay, so that is just that. Let's go to that is just a brief introduction to Forex. So when I say commodities are exchanged, commodities are things that people want or have, they want to sell or they want to buy. An example of such commodity is money. The money that we have, our naira. Yes, our naira can also be traded in the Forex market. In fact, there is a portion for that, but I don't want to go into naira now. I just want to give a simple scenario. Suppose you want to travel out of Nigeria and then you need funds. You're going to the US or you're going to the UK. You definitely need pounds there. If you go to the bureau de change in Nigeria here, and you give that person naira, and the man gives you dollar or pounds if you're going to the UK, that means you have just done foreign exchange. Yes, you have sold your naira and you have bought pounds, or you have sold your naira and bought dollar. And same thing goes if you go there to change your dollar to naira. What you are doing is Forex. You are doing foreign exchange. You are selling your naira to the aboki or to the man doing the bureau de change, and you are selling your dollar to him and you are buying naira from him. So that is how Forex goes. That is the typical explanation of Forex. That is that. Now let's go into I don't want to make this class too long. I just want to make it short so we can really understand some of the things we really need to look into. Now let's go into after we've defined Forex, let's go into how do everybody trade Forex, because not everybody actually will have to go to the abokis. Now, because commodities like money is what everybody wants to have, the exchange commission now developed a platform where people can trade Forex, where you can be in your house anywhere you are and then you trade the Forex. And that is what leads us to platforms. That's where we have something like broker. We have a broker. Who is a broker? A broker is a person. A broker is a firm. Please don't mind my handwriting. A broker is a firm. This is E. Yeah. A broker is a firm that a broker is a firm that provides services, that gives you access to trade the Forex market. Now you can see, let me just go to a normal Forex chart so you can have. Now the broker gives you permission to trade the Forex market, so you can have an idea of what the Forex market is talking about. All right, so and we have different brokers. We have XNES, we have HFM. There are a whole lot of them. You can learn more about brokers. Brokers are people that help you, give you the ability to trade the Forex market. You use their services, and then you use their services through this medium called a trading app, and there are so many of them out there too, but the most popular ones are Trading View, MT4, MT5. Now, how do you get this MT4? This app that you are seeing that is displaying all these stuffs. We'll still go into some of this. How do you get it? The first thing you do, you go to your phone, go to Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. You go there and then you type MT4. You just type MetaTrader 4, META MetaTrader 4. Once you tap that, you open. You can see, then you install. Mine is already installed. You can see it's here. Can you see it? This is it. You install here, but mine is already open, so I can't do that again. So after you must have installed it, then you tap on open. Once you tap on open, after you must have installed, you tap on open, then it will open. Another one you can use is MT5. Just the way you did this MT4, you do that. Then let me go to, okay, let's go to MT5. Let's look for that too. MetaTrader 5. Okay, now you tap on search. Now you can see it's here just like the other ones. You can see it's here. You install, but mine is already installed, so you install. Once you get to install, then you open. You tap on open, then it will open like this. Now, mind you, when it opens, you are not going to see all these somewhat jargons that you see here. We are still going to talk about them. Let me delete all these things and show you how the stuff will be. Our network is a bit slow now. Network is slow. Okay, network is back. Okay, so let me delete this thing. Now I will show you how to do all of this. I just want to delete them, so we have to go. Let me delete everything. So you know how, yeah, all deleted. So now when you open the MT5, this is how the chart will look like. This place is called a chart. This box, this place that you are in is called a chart. This place, everything in this area is called a chart. Everything here is called a chart. So everything from here, all these places is called a chart. We'll still talk about more about that. All right. So when you see these things, this chart tells you one thing and one thing alone: how price has been moving. Because remember I told you that in Forex we trade one commodity against the other. Let me give you an example of that. You can see in this part here, you can see here that all we have here are currency pairs. You can see we have currency pairs here. That's what we have. You can see this is one. You can see these are currency pairs. Can you see that? These are currency pairs. The first one is Euro US. That is, the Euro is traded against the US dollar. What that means is that when you buy one, you are actually selling the other. When you sell one, you are buying the other. For example, if you are buying Euro, it automatically means you are selling USD, just like in the example I gave earlier. And if you are selling USD, you are buying Euro. If you are buying USD, you are selling Euro. It's just vice versa. So that is how currencies are paired. Can you see that? So now that we've known how currencies are paired, now let's go back to the chart. Now before we go to the chart, let me just quickly do this one. Let's go to this. Okay, I want to move this. Okay, now look at all these things I'm pointing these arrows at. Can you see them? Now each of them has their importance or function. So let's first look at the function of each of them. Now the first section we are, that is what displays what do you call it now? It displays the currency pairs. It displays all the currency pairs and all of that. That's the first section that we are on. That's what it does. This is the place I'm talking about. Then if you want to go to charts to see the chart, this is the place you tap. If you want to go to see how much money you are making or losing, this is where you see it. Then this fourth place shows the total amount of money you have made or lost for the day, and the last section talks about information from the app. When you get some information from the app or some news, when news drops, so you get that from that. So I hope with this you are able to get that. So how do you just do that? You toggle in between. Now we are on the first part of the app that shows us all the currency pairs. You can see all the currency pairs. They are on this side of the. Can you see that? They are there, and you can, if you notice that on this side, you can see numbers changing. Those numbers are the prices of each of these currencies. You can see the one on the numbers on this side, like this. Yes, all these ones that I put those numbers represent all the first currencies, and the ones on this side. Okay, I'm trying not to cancel out the one on the other side represents the second currency. I hope you get the analogy. So now you can notice that the numbers are changing. That is exactly how the forex market is. The numbers don't stay in one place; they could keep going up and down. So, having explained this, let's go to the second part of the app, which is the chart. So, like I said, when you download the MD5 and you open it for the first time, this is how it will look. So, what do you do? How do you set up? What were those things you saw when I opened mine? They are called indicators. Indicators are the things that help us predict where the price will go. But before I set up the indicators, I want to show you this. Do you notice this thing? Do you notice that? Let me just point it to you so you can. Do you notice this line, this red line, and this green line? Do you see that they are kind of not stable? If you notice them, let me go to a lower time frame. I'm still going to talk more about that. You can see it clearly here, the red, and then here we have the green. Can you see it? Yeah, they are not stable. They move. Can you see it's moving? What that tells us is that the red and the green line, those are the prices of the particular asset. So let me, for demonstration's sake, let's go to Euro USD. So when you tap on it like that, it will open this. Then you tap on. You come to charts. Once you tap on the currency pair you want to choose, like in this case Euro USD, you tap on charts. Once you tap on charts, it will go to the chart of Euro USD, which is what we have here. Now, this is where we now buy or sell. But before we go into that, this is today's class is basics, so let's just get right there. I hope I'm not exceeding time. So, now, what are the things we need to know before we even buy or sell? The first thing is to do anything on this chart or to do settings on this app. All you need to do, if you are using Android, is to tap on the screen. Once you tap on your screen like this, you'll see this blue icon come up. This blue icon tells you a lot of things. So let me just quickly explain some of those things. Now you see this place called M1. That is a chart that shows you that it's called a 1 minute chart. What that tells you is that every 1 minute a candle forms. I'm going to talk about a candle, what candles mean. Then this is a 5 minute chart. this is 15 minutes chart, this is 30 minutes chart, this is 1 hour, this is 4 hours, this is 1 day, or we call it daily chart, this is the weekly chart, and this is the monthly chart. Now what these things do, what do they do? What they do is that they tell you different things. Let's go to the lowest one, which is the 1 minute chart. This is telling us that all these lines that you are seeing, let me show you. This thing, you can see the price trying to form another candle. These things are called candles. This red stuff, and look at this red that I pointed to, and look at this green, they are called candlesticks. And in Forex, candlesticks help us to tell the behavior or character of price. You can see the price is going up and down. You can see the price is trying to go. So the candlesticks form as the price goes up and down. Now on the 1 minute chart, what that means is that every minute one candle forms. You can see the candle is trying to form. Now on the 5 minutes candle, on the 5 minutes chart, so we go there again. We go. This is the 5 minutes chart. Okay, you can zoom in and zoom out of the chart. You can zoom in and zoom out. That's one thing you should know. Now here I am zooming in and zooming out. Okay, I'm zooming in now. Okay, I just zoomed in and I zoomed out. So let's zoom in back again. Now this is a 5 minutes chart. That means every 5 minutes one candlestick forms here. On the 15 minutes chart, okay, it's loading. On the 15 minutes chart, it shows that every minute one candlestick forms. Now on the 1 minute, one candlestick forms every minute. 5 minutes, 5 candlestick forms every 5 minutes. 15 minutes, 1 candlestick. 5 minutes, 1 candlestick forms every 5 minutes. 15 minutes, 1 candlestick forms every 15 minutes. This is the 30 minutes time frame. It shows that every 30 minutes one candlestick forms. Then we have the 1 hour time frame. Is loading. This shows that every hour one candlestick forms. Then of course we have the 4 hour time frame, which shows that one candlestick forms every 4 hours. Then we have the daily time frame that shows that one candlestick forms every day. Then we have the weekly time frame that shows that one candlestick forms every week. Then the monthly time frame that shows that one candlestick forms every month. So this is just how the time frame works. Well, in further classes we'll be looking at the importance of each of the time frames and how we can use them to our advantage. Now you might want to ask, what basically do we do in Forex? Just two things we do. We just do two things. We do just two things in Forex. We either buy, I want to show you what we do. We either buy, because we are using the MT5 here, we either buy. This is the button you tap on when you want to buy, and this is the button you tap on when you want to sell. You either buying or selling. But before we go into that, we will be talking about some other things like our indicators. We'll be talking about lot sizes. We'll be talking about some terminologies. So I don't want this class to be too long. I'll be stopping this class here. In the next one, we'll be talking about those other stuffs. So if you have any question, please ask me. And like I said, in the next class, we'll be talking about indicators. We're talking about the terminologies we use in Forex. Then we're talking about some other terminologies. And after that, we'll now go into the intermediate class where we'll talk about patterns, reversal patterns and how they work. Then after that we've gone through all of that, we'll now go into the pro, where with the expert class, where we talk about really important stuff and how some of these concepts come together. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the class. Do have a lovely day. God bless you. Thank you.